Hi, welcome to SMAC's online video tutorials. In this tutorial I'd like to talk about a new update on the one-page scroll system. You see a lot of websites now that have layers, lots of layers. We're used now to scrolling, so we have very long web pages. So SMAC has built a system that you've got complete control over each layer. We've had other videos on this, but this is an update. So we have scrolling. This is actual SMAC's website. We have scrolling on our home page. We've got all these different layers, and we've got other pages that we also have scrolling enabled. So this was covered in other videos. You can see here shopping centres has all these different layers, but we've got a few new updates to this. So let's jump in. Let's go into shopping centres. So we go into our shopping centres and we can see that that is just a basic layer. So we need to jump into one of the layers underneath shopping centre. So we jump into this one. So here we've got shopping centre strip. So the new updates, we've got some new updates now. You can easily jump in to other layers, whereas before we had to go in here to find them. We had to keep going back to our list all to find these layers, but now we can go into each layer and we've got quick access to each layer as we're working on. We can see that layers are active. We can also set the order of the layer within each strip, so that's quite nice. The new things we had before, we had the background image, the preset, the color. But the new updates, we've got now a container. This is quite nice. Let's have a look at a container. Let's have a look at this one. Shopping Centre admin strip, shopping centre video. There we go. So you can see here, shopping centre video strip has a color with opacity. So that then will be showing the background image that we've uploaded in the background. So we've got a color that overlays this film. But now we've got a new update, whereas before this text here would have just been overlaying this whole area. We now have that text in its own container. So this gives us even more control, because we not only have the full width layer, but now we have a container within that strip that we can now customize. So let's have a look. We jump into that and we can see that we can put a background. We've got all these presets here, hundreds and hundreds of presets we can use for this image, this container. We've also got the corner size, we've got background color, shadow, padding. So in each strip we have a container. Now some of the strips might not have a container, as you can see here, so that's just a basic strip. Let's have a look at the site. The shopping mall. So let's go into here. And we go into shopping malls. So you can see all the strips here. You can see that that strip is this idea here. Here we go. So the shopping mall, we can see here we've got the container now that we were just talking about. And we've got the background, we've got a colour. You can see that's really looking nice. So now we'll look at this one, the store. You can see this one here also has a container with just one background colour. We've got a rounded corners on on there, but you can see this container jumps out of the layer, so that's quite nice. This container is within the strip, but we see a lot of sites that have containers. We have a background image and we have some text that we like to have outside. It's like a little tab. This is all mobile friendly as well, of course. So let's have a look and see how we did this one. So this is the store strip. So we jump back into our admin again, and we need to find our shopping centres. Shopping centre strip, this one. Shopping centre info strip. So let's look at the difference here. We've got our background image, we've got a container, but what we have, rather than having the padding from top to here at, let's say, 100, we've got minus 100. So when we have this container here, this strip on a minus value, it then puts the container up out of its strip. It's quite a nice way that we've done this. It hasn't been easy to do that, because we need to make sure that it works on a mobile phone as well. But this we've managed to do. So you can take your strip out of the container. Now when we do this, we need a container. So the container will need to be white, or however you decide to do it, but we need that. Now within the container you can have various columns as well. That works quite well. So we quite like that. It's quite a nice update. So these are the two big updates. 3 big updates. We've got the strips we can see here. We've got the edit container button. We also can delete the container. I'm not going to do that, this is a live site, but you can delete that container as well and restart from scratch. And plus we have this new facility here that moves the container out of its layer. Let's have a look at the site. Let's have a look at some layers. Basic layer here, basic strip, another basic strip with a background colour, another basic strip. So these are, the home page is basic strips really, but this one here comes out of the layer, this one. So we've got probably a minus 50 here with a background image, and then we've got a basic, please get in touch. So basically all these layers, this one here is a parallax scrolling background on that. Here we've kept the layer within the box within the layer and not decided to put it outside the layer. Yeah, I think we're happy with that. We're very happy with this update. We see that so many websites now, we have just long big strips of content, and we've seen some really lovely sites that do this. So we thought we'd build it ourselves, and we're very happy to release this new update. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching.